I am so privileged to introduce you to Erica Elder, the author of St. Nicholas the Believer.
Hi, and thanks so much for coming out tonight. I just want to tell you, this is just such a gift to me. Just you getting your kids here, your families here, come and supporting this. I've written about 20 books, but this is the first one that I've seen turned into this kind of a stage adaptation. And just to see it this weekend with all of you, and to see all these characters in my book just come to life, whirling and twirling in 3D and living color, it's so exciting to me, and I'm so glad. And I just want to say, there's a message in here for all of us, that we all have one life to live. Nicholas was a real man. He lived in the 3rd century, and there's more stories in my book that we couldn't tell on the stage tonight. There were just all kinds of things that he did, and Jesus and Nicholas, who became Saint Nicholas, who became Santa Claus, are not in competition. Nicholas loved Jesus with his whole heart, soul, mind, and strength, and that's why he gave and gave and gave. And he was just one man, one life, and he touched the world. I wrote in the introduction to my book, St. Nicholas the Believer, about my wife Lana, who really inspired this story. She thought of this 25 years ago and wanted to see this taken around the world, this story of St. Nicholas. And I wrote in her the dedication because she passed away 6 years ago from cancer. And I said, to the world, she may have just been one person, but to me, she was the world. And if you want to change the world, yes, thank you. If you want to change the world, here's how you do it, one life at a time. And you be the world to them. And I know there are Christians in here tonight, a lot of you, who have the hope of Christ in you. And the world is desperate for what you have to share with them. And if you will please just share with them the hope you have in Christ. And then I know there are some of you in here who don't have the hope of Christ, and your lives are hopeless. And please, don't leave without talking to one of us or the cast or the crew or the directors, because we have hope to share. And there is hope, and I believe shows like this, can I just say, shows like this, people of faith really love shows like this and are desperate for shows like this. And can I say, people without faith are even more desperate for shows like this. I'm videotaping this here with my camera. That's why I'm awkwardly holding this. Because I'd like to take this show to other people, and I'd like to just see it spread around the world. And I want them to know that people want shows like this. Do you agree? I have a gift for Cynthia and Aaron, and I am just so thankful. There's a quote in my book that says, don't cry because it's over, smile because it's beautiful. And even though it's our last show, I have this little plaque for you, but I think it speaks volume. It's for both of you, and it just says, the best is yet to come.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.